In the front of us in the screen, we have a very authentic hadith, and it appears in many places. It is sahih, it is correct, and Muslim scholars, they use it in every article they make or any book they ever had. He who copy any people, he is one of them. What people are talking about? The kuffar. And copy in which way? Anything have to do your action, your life. As an example, if you dress like the Western, you are a Western. If you eat, if you sing, if you do it's anything you do, as long you are copying some other groups, they are not Muslims, you are one of them. How many Muslims today, they are not copying other nations? How many Muslim is not dressing like Western? How many Muslima she is not buying the Western perfume and buying the Western lingerie? Actually, according to studies, #1 customers in the world for Victoria's Secret is in Emirates and Saudi Arabia. The Muslim women don't have an underwear. They never wear an underwear. So anything you do, you are copying someone else. He is not a Muslim. That make you one of those people. And that goes for everything. And we are talking just about city stuff. Like if you are a Muslim and you pay tax, that is horrible. That means you are one of them. If you live in America and you pay tax to America, if you live in France, if you live in England and you pay tax to those countries, you are one of them. So who is a Muslim today? Nobody. I'm just using the logic of Muhammad, not my logic. So don't judge me. Judge your prophet. Even Muhammad, once he saw a very famous man. His name is Umar ibn al-As. Actually, his real name is not Umar ibn al-As. It is, the translation is the Umar, the son of the pimp. But later they changed his name to make it al-As. The prophet, PBUH FMG SAW shortwave FM, saw me dressed in 2 saffron colored garment. What is the problem with this garment? Nothing. They just have some color in it. He asked, your mother, she commanded you to wear this? I asked him, shall I wash them out? He replied, you better set them on to fire. These are garment of the disbelievers, so don't wear them. Do you see it? Do you see it, Muslims? If you wear a garment of the disbelievers, you have to burn it. How many Muslims are burning the garment today? Did you see this Muslima? She became a congresswoman. She is wearing the garment of the disbelievers. According to Muhammad, she is a bad person. Am I the one saying that? No, it's your prophet. Now, what is the logic? Any Muslim can tell me why this guy he have to burn just because there's a color in the garment. There's no drawing, there's nothing. What is the problem? Why he have to set it in fire, and why he cannot wear the garment of the disbelievers? Do we have any Muslim? By the way, we fixed the issue with the Skype. So if a Muslim wanna call me in Skype, he can call me, but you need to give me your name. I will add you and I will call you. All right. If you are a Muslim and you are really brave, which is unique. Give me your name in Skype, we will call you. Any Muslim? Here you notice the hypocrisy of every Muslim who live Islam and they claim that they are Muslims. Like this guy, what his name, Mimi Hijab. Mimi Hijab, he was wearing a suit when he was debating with David Wood. What is the other guy name? Samshi. What about the nurse of Mimi Hijab, Ali Dawa? All of them, they are not wearing Islamic clothes. According to the Prophet, they are bad people. They are not Muslims. They are actually one of them, which means they are one of the kuffar. So look how the hypocrisy of the Muslims. They claim to be Muslims. They grow a beard, but yet they don't want from Islam anything make them, you know, feel uncomfortable. So they fabricate their own version of Islam, right? They are wearing suit, they are wearing a tie, they are driving the kuffar cars, they are watching the kuffar TV, they are using the computer of the kuffar. All of this, you are copying them. The Quran spoke about the skills a Muslim should learn. What is the skills? Or even the Hadith. Let us see the Hadith first. We cannot find the Hadith in this website. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the Quran. There's a Hadith where Muhammad, he says, teach your sons swimming and riding horses and shooting arrows. But we will show you that from the Quran, even though we could not find it from the Hadith in translation. Let us see what the Quran says. Muhammad, he told his followers that you have to prepare yourself, and this is a message for the Muslims today. This is the only skills Muslims they should have, and made ready against them all kind of power, including steady of war. And look here, look at the Muslim translation. Tanks, planes, missiles, artillery. The Quran says that. The Quran says prepare for them. Those. Let us change the translation and try not to laugh with me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to open the same. I'm going to open it in different browser. Okay. Hold on. You know, Islamic translation is a comedy. Is a comedy by itself. Okay, I'm going to put the translation of two translation next to each other. I'm going to change the translation. This is Hilali Khan. Let us go to different translation. Okay, let us go to Biktal. Look at this. Do you see what Allah he said? Horses. The horses in the other translation, it became tanks and missiles and cannons. Do you see what the horses is? Do you see about the miraculous change? Horses became tanks, missiles, planes. So the Muslims, even if they want to go in war, they should not follow anyone else. Like Muhammad, didn't he say don't copy the kuffar? Well, that means you should not copy them in any way. You should not use their guns, you should not use their weapon, you should not use their missiles. All the weapons of the Muslims are bought from the kuffar. Turkey made guns. And the beautiful thing about those guns, if you shoot more than 3 bullets after each other, the gun explodes in your face. Same as Egypt. They made guns. So a Muslim, he cannot copy anyone. He is not a Muslim. So how Muslims lives? And now here let us question the logic. What is the problem if somebody like this guy, he wear a shirt have colors on it? What is the problem? Let us say this is how the kuffar, the non-Muslims, they dress. What is the problem exactly?